So the spaceship there is mounted underneath. There's a twin fuselage mothership, and the spaceship is a little sort of triangular shape in between the two fuselages. And so it takes off, it flies up to around about 50,000 feet, and then the spaceship is released from the mothership, and shortly after that, a few seconds after that, we switch the motor on, and we accelerate very quickly, initially horizontally, and we pull up into the vertical, and we keep on accelerating at an amazing rate. And the motor only burns for about a minute. That's one of the advantages of launching from the air. You only have to burn the motor for a very short time. And we end up at around about 150,000 feet, doing 3.5 times the speed of sound in the vertical. And from there we've got sufficient energy to coast on up into space.
So how high do you go?
We go up to just above 100 kilometers, which is, we'll go up to around about 350,000 feet or so. So that's above the internationally agreed boundary of space.
And what's the view like? What will it be like?
The view will be fantastic. You know, you'll see the thin, narrow band of the atmosphere. You'll see the dark sky of space in daytime. You'll be able to see for many, many hundreds of miles round about. And of course, you'll be able to experience weightlessness, which is a fantastic sensation.
So fasten your seatbelts or unfasten your seatbelts.
Absolutely.
What would the procedure be, actually?
So, well, once the motor has been switched off, very shortly after that, within a few seconds after that event, we'll be able to allow the passengers to unstrap, and they'll just float out of their seats. And
for £200,000, how
dollars?
Many dollars, big dollars,
yes.
So it's 120-ish thousand pounds.
Yeah.
Cheap.
Yeah.
How many times do I get to orbit the Earth?
We don't go into orbit. We're just going straight. We don't go into
straight up
orbit.
and down.
Straight up and down.
How long does that take?
Well, the whole process will be around about 2 hours, maybe just a little bit less than 2 hours.
£60,000 an hour. £1,000.
Well, you get a 3-day training process, you know. So it's a big event. So the alternative, the other way of getting into space really is on a Soyuz with the Russians, and you'll get longer in space if you buy that ticket. But that ticket's going to cost you $25 to $30 million.